Hi, this is Quinlan, and in this video I want to introduce you to one of the 3 most famous places to see the cherry blossoms in all of North Japan. If this is a video about Sakura, where am I right now? What's with this old farmhouse background right here? To answer that question, let me first say that Tenshochi, where I'm showing you today, is crazy popular. The 3 places where Japanese people just flood in North Japan to see the cherry blossoms are near where I am now, Tenshochi in Kitakami, Kakunodate in Akita, and Hirosaki Castle area in Hirosaki, Aomori. It was pretty hard to get here today. I drove down from Morioka what should have been an hour and maybe 15 or 20 minutes to this part of Kitakami, but the final 1 kilometer took, and I'm really not exaggerating, about 45 minutes to get 1 kilometer just into the parking lot. This is incredibly frustrating. I've been stuck in traffic for about the last hour now. Why does everyone have to want to go see cherry blossoms? I hate everyone. On cars, move! Now I have to go to the bathroom too. It was hard. I really had to go to the bathroom. And where am I right now but the Michinoku Folk Village, which is a free, really nice facility that's just a 5-10 minute walk from that Tenshochi park area with all of the cherry trees. And this area has all sorts of rebuilt medieval farm homes. For free, you can see all these rustic old farmhouses, even some Jomon period pit dwelling recreations. It's a really neat area and it's completely free. So a little background on the Tenshochi area itself. It started in 1920, about 100 years ago, when they planted a 2-kilometer long stretch of solid cherry trees. Thousands and thousands of them, consisting of, I believe, 150 different varieties. People in Japan have a deep attachment to the seasons, more so than a lot of cultures. Even during the pandemic, when big gatherings and these drinking parties that normally happen around this time are forbidden, people are still coming out in mass to appreciate the cherry blossoms. Okay, enough preamble. Onward to Tenshochi. First, let me take you around and show you a little bit of what's on sale for snacks, because it wouldn't be Japan if they weren't selling all kinds of great food. This is pretty similar to festival food, as this is technically a cherry blossom or Sakura festival. You can see they've got scallops here and all kinds of other great seafood. Hey, wow, there's even a tacos and nachos cart here. That's unexpected. This is fried chicken and French fries. That seems to be really popular here. Look at the line going back on all that. Good stuff. Okay, my willpower has triumphed. I was able to show you a little bit of what they have on sale without actually buying and starting to munch myself. And here we go, into the actual area with the Sakura, the cherry blossoms. So as you can see, what people come to see here is basically a tunnel, a corridor of these cherry blossoms here that is 2 kilometers long. In non-pandemic years, they actually have a horse-drawn buggy that also comes down here that you can, for a nominal fee, ride through this tunnel of cherry blossoms. And in normal years, of course, there would also be all sorts of people with blue plastic tarps covering the ground in various places, eating and drinking, mostly drinking. So if you're curious what 100-year-old cherry trees look like, these trees were mostly planted around 1920, and so most of them are about 100 years old. It seems like it's thinning out a bit the farther we get from the food carts and the various performances. You may be aware that another name for these cherry blossom season, when the cherry blossoms are in bloom, is Hanami season. Hanami is the word in Japanese for the parties that people would have in non-pandemic times, where they would go out during the day, sometimes at night, anytime really, with plastic blue tarps, which they'd put out to cover the grass or the mud, and then just bring grills, pre-made food, copious amounts of alcohol of all types, and sit out for hours and hours with friends in big groups, laughing and talking and eating and drinking, mostly drinking. And that, of course, is not happening so much because of the pandemic. In fact, people are asked to refrain from doing that, of course, because of the obvious risks that involves, even though it's outdoors. But I wanted to mention about that Hanami culture in general, that while it's a nationwide thing, having lived half of my time in Japan in the Tokyo area and the other half up here in North Japan, it's a lot more fun in Tokyo because everyone is coming by mass transit, bicycle, or walking. And so pretty much everybody can drink and not have to worry about it. And it's just easier to carry all your stuff there. People will just walk to their nearby park or sometimes just throw everything in a picnic basket and go. But up here, where most people are driving to these big areas with lots and lots of cherry trees to have these parties, it's just harder. Some people can't drink, and then you got to worry about parking lots, and it's just not as easy for everybody to just show up. And so the epic, crazy parties that I remember and that I associate with this Hanami season, for me, are a function of Tokyo and larger cities. Actually can't resist getting some food here, and so what am I going to try of all the foods here? But I'm going to go for the most mysterious one. There actually is a taco place right here, and so I'm going to check out how good these tacos are. I mean, usually tacos in Japan can be kind of hit or miss, to be totally honest, but we'll see how this one is. And they have A&W root beer as a Wisconsinite after my own heart. Looks like we've got dueling YouTubers here. I don't know if these guys are actually YouTubers, but they seem to be filming with their phone. No idea. Got some spicy tacos. They've also got like some sort of pita taco, nachos. You know what? I'm just gonna go for a soft shell taco. Looks like a sogara, and they let you season it with sriracha. That's gotta be good. どうもすいません。スパイシータコスのソフトまだ残ってますか？ありますよ。はい、じゃあそれを一つお願いします。はい。I'm in favor of any operation that is dealing in tacos, so hopefully it'll be good. Tacos with sriracha, why not? I like the idea. Sriracha is good with pretty much anything. Back when I was in university and I didn't know how to cook, I would basically just put sriracha on anything and call it a meal. Let's steam some broccoli with sriracha. Let's just boil some generic pasta. Put some sriracha on it. It's good. I mean, that's basically when I was too lame to know how to cook anything. Add sriracha, it became edible. I haven't basically been in one of these sort of festival-feeling food cart areas in, well, since before the pandemic, really. So more than 2 years. It's kind of mysterious to be in an area like this after so long of it being impossible. But man, I'm hungry. You may or may not be aware, but root beer is actually one of the more reviled things in Japan. Almost all of Japanese people basically hate root beer and find it disgusting. They think it tastes like medicine, something like that. And being from Wisconsin, which I think isn't A&W from Wisconsin? Well, certainly we've got Sprecher root beer and some other good things. Basically, Wisconsin is a very root beer friendly state, and that's where I'm from. As an adult living in Japan, I've sort of gotten off the habit of drinking sweet carbonated drinks, but on a special occasion like this, I'm not above returning to some good old A&W root beer. All right, so yeah. Yeah, I still love root beer. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's like a basic cabbage, some meat in there, with some avocado, and of course cheese, the sriracha. It's nothing to make me stop craving my taqueria Guadalajara, or any authentic place back in the States. But in North Japan, or really in Japan in general, we got pretty slim pickings for taco type food, so I'll take it.
There are any number of different things you could say about the beauty of the cherry blossoms. I could make noises about ephemeral beauty and the timelessness of this brief moment in mid-spring, but I'll leave that to the poets. It is nice to walk around and have just these beautiful flowers surrounding you everywhere, and then toward the ends of the season have the blossoms just falling everywhere. And then later in the season, it's nice as the entire ground is covered in these carpets of cherry blossoms. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the trails.